Hola, bienvenidos, bienvenidas, ¿cómo están? Amantes de las películas de terror de todas las edades, tamaños, lugares, épocas, colores, dimensiones y formas. Esta es una conversación con la realeza del terror, The Final Girl, la actriz de la mítica película Halloween de John Carpenter, creada también por Deborah Hill en 1978. Estoy hablando de la actriz Jamie Lee Curtis. Sí, pude hablar con ella, es un momento que, como todo fan de terror, que siempre estamos volviendo a la legendaria película Halloween. Esa película tiene un rinconcito especial guardado en nuestro corazón terrorífico. Entonces tenemos a Jamie Lee Curtis en un altar cuando se trata de la Scream Queen, la reina del slasher, porque se estrena Halloween la Noche Final, Halloween Ends, este 13 de octubre en cines nacionales. Estos son datos que los van a sorprender. ¿Sabías que Jamie Lee Curtis es hija de Janet Leigh, legendaria actriz de Psicosis de Alfred Hitchcock, y del actor Tony Curtis, que actuó en Una Eva y dos Adanes con Jack Lemmon y Marilyn Monroe? En Halloween H2O, cuando Jamie Lee Curtis retoma su papel como Laurie Strode 20 años después de la película original, vemos a Janet Leigh, su madre, legendaria actriz, como le comentaba, de Psicosis de Alfred Hitchcock. Bueno, cuando ella va hacia el auto, notamos que la patente y modelo del automóvil es el mismo que conducía a su personaje Marion y que Norman Bates hunde en Psicosis. ¿Sabías que Jamie Lee Curtis es fanática de One Piece?
If you were to become anyone from any TV show, who would you be?
I'd be Nico Robin from One Piece.
Todos este año 2022 rayamos con la película Todo en todas partes al mismo tiempo. Bueno, ¿qué tal saber que el vestuario del personaje que interpreta Jamie Lee Curtis en esta película, sí, que nos da tanto miedo como Michael Myers, el vestuario está inspirado en una real trabajadora de impuestos? Otras actuaciones que tienen que conocer de Jamie Lee Curtis entre Navajas y Secretos o Knives Out, el director Ryan Johnson. También está Un pez llamado Wanda, también Mentiras verdaderas del director James Cameron, y Trading Places o De mendigo a millonario, en que actuó con Eddie Murphy. Es increíble la influencia que tiene la película Halloween y también la banda sonora compuesta por John Carpenter. Desde Trent Reznor de Nine Inch Nails, Corey Taylor de Slipknot reconoce que es una película que lo aterrorizó cuando era pequeño.
It did, and it is to this day my favorite horror movie.
Pasando por Trey Spruance de Mr. Bungle, y que también tiene su banda Secret Chiefs, por Mike Patton y Mr. Bungle, quienes hicieron este afiche, obviamente evocando el afiche de Halloween, y también Phil Anselmo de Pantera. Miren, este pedacito de entrevista de un canal de YouTube que me gusta mucho, suscríbanse a ese canal, que se llama Little Punk People, y en que un niño llamado Elliot puede entrevistar a sus héroes del metal.
How old are you, Elliot?
12. Well, almost 12.
About your age. When the original Halloween was just this massive thing, I wanted to be the Shape. I wanted to be Michael Myers. I wanted to be the night he came home.
Ahora sí empieza la entrevista con Jamie Lee Curtis, que están esperando. Les recuerdo que además ella es productora ejecutiva de Halloween la Noche Final, junto a John Carpenter, que también es productor ejecutivo de esta película y de la trilogía de David Gordon Green. Hay guiños en la película A la Niebla del mismo Carpenter, en que Jamie Lee Curtis es protagonista, y una radio muy importante. Ahí más o menos corre el paralelo con The Fog. Nick Castle, que es el original The Shape, Michael Myers, nos vuelve a deleitar con su no presencia, pero está presente de otra manera, con su respiración. Recordarán que en la OG, como le digo a Jamie Lee Curtis, en la película original de Halloween, termina de manera espeluznante con la respiración de Michael Myers, quien se ha vuelto uno con la noche de Haddonfield. Esto es Jamie Lee Curtis en un encuentro maravilloso y conversamos de todo sobre Halloween. Muchas gracias por suscribirse. Soy el pelado Pi, el Dr. Simi de las películas. Disfruten.
Come and get me, motherfucker.
Hi, Jamie Lee Curtis. It's an honor.
Thank you.
I got chills.
Oh.
When they told me I was going to interview you, I didn't believe, but now I believe. Halloween Ends is the culmination of 40 years between your character, Laurie Strode, and The Shape, also known as Michael Myers. The movie is very... it takes you to places we haven't been before. It's risky, doesn't play it safe. In what ways the movie surprises you?
It's risky. It doesn't play it safe. I like that. It's a very different movie than people are expecting. The opening sequence tells you it's not the same movie that you've ever expected from David Gordon Green. That's what movies are supposed to do. I don't know if you saw Everything Everywhere all at once. Okay, but that was a movie where you don't have any expectations. With Halloween movies, there are lots of expectations. Here's the expectation that your audience needs to know happens. Michael Myers and Laurie Strode collide, for sure. Beyond that, how they collide, when they collide, what brings them together, where they each are when we start the movie, how they come closer, all of it is a beautiful, unexpected story, which to me makes the final one so satisfying because it isn't what you expect.
Halloween and the universe created by John Carpenter and Deborah Hill and many talented people back in the day in 1978 has become, through the decades, in a very important part of your artistic life. What was to wrap up the filming of this end chapter in the sequel trilogy?
Well, these movies and this have had a profound effect, a lifelong effect on my life. I will always be connected to these movies. They will be how I am remembered. So ending that is challenging. You know, it's a movie. I'm saying goodbye to colleagues that I've worked with. I'm saying goodbye to Laurie Strode. And at the same time, I'm Jamie, and I have a very creative life. I have a very exciting creative life that I am enjoying, and I get to now go do that. I have now paid homage to Laurie. I have given her my blood, my sweat, many tears, and a lot of dedication. And it's time now for me to say thank you and adios.
It amazes me to see the OG, I mean the Halloween movie, and see how the concepts of destiny and fate are in that movie. And that really rings a bell in this new recent trilogy.
Yep.
Michael and Laurie are intertwined. As your song says, I wish I had you all alone, just the two of us.
Two of us, exactly. And now she does. And how prescient of you to notice that, and I quote, because I remember my lines from my movie in 1978, Costain wrote that fate was somehow related only to religion, whereas Samuels felt that fate was more like a natural element, like earth, air, fire, and water. So you're right that those themes are explored in these three films and very much in this last film. And I wish I had you all alone, just the two of us. I would hold you close to me, so close to me, just the two of us, so close to me, does come true in a literal, spiritual, dare I say, almost romantic way, if violence is romance, which for many people it is, or romance is violence, or whatever.
Jamie, there are many horrors in Halloween, not just Michael Myers. I mean, the systems, as you said, failed. No one listened to Dr. Loomis, the great Donald Pleasence, about Michael Myers. In the first movie, the neighbors doesn't answer your screams. The police fail. Allison, your granddaughter in this movie, is facing not the greatest boss of all. So there are many horrors, that permeate this movie. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, it is as much a movie about the fact that we are all monsters, that the internet has made us all monsters. We've opened ourselves up saying, here's my space, here's who I am, here's my Facebook, here's my Twitter, here's my Instagram, here are my pumpkins that I'm carving, or whatever it is. But at the same time, we've opened a portal where someone can speak to us so horribly, with so much anger and nastiness. It's opened this portal of hatred and given us all a voice of victim shaming and opinions. And honestly, I think those themes are as explored in this movie as is the fight between Michael and Laurie.
Our horror moviegoers in Latin America and Chile, our horror fans, are very anxious waiting for Halloween ends. Can you please, Jamie, I'd be honored if you ask them to go to cinemas and watch.
Yes, of course.
This movie.
Here's what I would say. If you love Laurie Strode, as many, many people do, if you have felt that Laurie Strode is your sister or your cousin, if she represents for you your friend, and that you have cared for her and worried for her and fought for her and screamed for her and held her as yours, as an embodiment of you, this last chapter is for you, because it is the final inevitable conflict between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers. That's it. It is that. There is a conclusion. There is a battle. It comes. And I think you, if you have loved her, will carry that love all the way to the bitter, really quite shocking end.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Jamie.
you. Lovely
Have a great
talking
day.
to you. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.